Robert Nichols, Union UTA Martial Arts, just going over our 3 combinations that are required at Red Belt for the bow staff curriculum, so we can get a little bit more practice on it. It's all the same basics that we've always taught. We're just putting them together in combinations so they're a little bit smoother to teach. Okay, when I'm starting out with my first combination, it doesn't matter which hand the bow starts in because you're going to be transitioning into the move with the left hand. So even if I start in my right, I can transition with my left for the reinforced low block, or if I start with it in my left hand, I can just go straight here. Now when I go to do the other side, the reversed reinforced low block, the whole key is switching your hands as the weapon comes out. I'm doing my reinforced low block on the other side. From there I'm coming straight up for an upward strike. So I'm going to make sure my right hand comes back to my belt as my left hand strikes up, and then I'm going to come straight across the other side with a horizontal strike. And then I do the other side. I come straight in for my low block. My grip comes out. I change grips on both hands. There's my reverse. Comes straight up and then straight across. And that's the first combination, doing both sides. So once again, I'm going reinforced low block 1, reverse reinforced low block 2, upward strike, horizontal strike. Coming in for the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Second combination is very similar. When it starts out with the same move, except instead of doing it in a low block version, I'm doing it as a reinforced high strike up to the other side. Now we call this move, as a nickname, we call this making the box. We're actually making 2 sides of a box, a 90-degree angle. And once I brought this strike here, I'm going to come across to the other side with a reverse strike with the back end of the weapon, bringing my left hand up by my shoulder. I'm then going to strike down with the weapon, back up with the weapon, and back to the original starting spot on the box. Okay? I come in and do the other side. It's a reinforced high strike with the weapon. I come across with the back end of the weapon to my shoulder. I strike down. I strike back up. And then I go right back to where I started with that reinforced high strike on the other side. And this is the second combination. So one more time, done a little faster. Strike 1. I bring it to the other side. Down, up, and back. You see how it makes the corners of the box. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the third combination is where we're really just trying to get the idea of teaching the figure eights. A little bit easier to do if we do them from a pole block or a U-shaped block position. So I still have one palm up, one palm down on the weapon. I step my left foot forward. Remember that the palm you want up is the side that's in toward your ribs. This is a block with the weapon or a push. And then from here it allows me to go right into my figure eight. Remember, the key to the figure eight is the closer your hands are together, the faster you'll go. You can get some speed to it. If you're still practicing, you need to get it down. If your hands are further apart, it allows you to control the weapon and it's a little slower. From here, when I'm ready, I get my grips. I step forward. There's my pole. And then I go right into my figure eight. All right, and this is the third combination. So you have combinations 1, 2, and 3, all teaching the basics that we're looking for before we introduce you to a pattern at black belt.